Hello, welcome back. First step, glasses up before the ring light upsets anybody. Glasses up. Today's look, once again, is an inexpensive look. In fact, I got most of this yesterday. Now, I buy from a place called Cosmetic Capital. I'll put a link in the description box down below. What I've got, and I will tell you which ones I got and which ones I didn't, cost, with delivery, $40. So this entire look that I'm doing today at most would have cost $50, because I'm using my Aldi mascara and Rimmel blush and DB Illuminator. But I'll put a link to cosmetics where I got it from in the description box for you. I have an itchy elbow. So today, let's start. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. And I'll take the hair off my eye before I even start. First of all, freshen face. Right, done. Have a sniff, wipe my nose. I don't believe it, I tell you. I blew my nose before I started. I wiped my nose again before I started, and what happens as soon as I start sniffing. I wonder if it's got something to do with me talking. Probably. Anyway, we just pat that, let it dry. Do you know, I was thinking this morning, as I do, I think a lot. A lot of people think that when you reach a certain age, it's all about the young ones, and us older ones just have to sit back and relax and smile sweetly. And no, why? Why can't we who were vibrant and energetic in our younger years still be vibrant and energetic? Why have we got to sit back and just... No, I don't see why. I happen to like doing makeup. I happen to like wearing jewellery, nice jewellery. I happen to like, I guess back in the day, if my mother would have allowed it, I would have been a hippie. But my mother didn't allow it. She was she still is, very religious. Back in the day, look, I wasn't even allowed to wear pants. Knickers, yes, but trousers, no. Jeans, forget it. They were men's clothing. Women can't wear men's clothing. So I was, not just me, all my sisters, we all had to wear dresses, skirts. Times change. My mother now wears pants. She doesn't often wear dresses. We had to go to church every Sunday. And if you fell asleep, as you would if you were, 5 or 6 and there's a man up there talking and it was boring, you would go to sleep. Oh my goodness, that was the worst thing you could do. We all fought amongst ourselves silently to be the first one in the pew, because Mum always sat on the end. That way then she couldn't reach over and pinch us to wake us up. So I usually got to go in first. Then I could sit. There was a cupboard behind me. I could sit, put my head back, go to sleep and Mum wouldn't notice. Or if she did notice, she'd nudge the next one and the nudge would come down the line until I was nudged. I'd sit there and count the boards on the ceiling boards. I would look out the window. I know you get into trouble for looking out the window. But I used to do all sorts of things. Look at the back of people's heads and examine the hairs and all of those things. Okay, face is dry now. I'm going to use my Real Techniques buffing brush and I'm going to put primer all over my face. Anyway, having said all that, moral of the story is, I now rarely, it would be extremely rare, to find me in a skirt or a dress. I left home at 21 and had nightmares for the first 18 months because my mother said that if any of her daughters left home before they were married, she would go out and find them and drag them home by their hair. So I had nightmares for the first 18 months of my mother doing that. Coming out to find me and drag me home by my hair. I ended up on antidepressants for that. Anyway, I sorted it all out with my mother. Well, yeah, it's all sorted. And we're fine now. I'm one of the chosen ones. No, I'm not. Do you know? I don't know, the youngest one, Kelvin, is the chosen one, I think. Mum had 5 children, 5 and under. I was number 5. Okay, next is, oh come on, I've forgotten what brand. Maybelline. Yes, it's all Maybelline, I think. Yep, Maybelline. Eyeshadow. And if you look closely, you can see on the shadows where they're supposed to go. I think that's awesome. For anyone that happens to be wanting to do their eyes, get a palette that has on it where they go. And that way you get to learn. Now, I'll pick up my brush, which is another Real Techniques brush. And this one here says it's the base. So, okay, it's a base. So we put that all over the lid. Do the other eye. Now, I always say to my husband, part of me is male. I think like a male. I don't act like a male. But some of my thinking is women are not logical. Sorry. Men are logical. Men think with logic. Women are the creative, artistic ones. And men are the logical fixers. If you have an issue and you talk to a male about it, their first reaction is, I got to fix it. She wants me to fix it. So unless you say to them, now I don't want you to fix it, I just want you to listen. They won't listen. They just want to fix it. I heard a comedian say once, and it amused me. I'll keep working. And it said that he said that men have these little boxes in their head that's vacant. Women have no empty boxes. Our mind is constantly working. We're like, our brains are like electrified. Well, they are, but electrified. Buzz, 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 backward and forward, backward and forward. Men, on the other hand, go, They have the little boxes, and then there's that empty box, and that empty box is the one that's operating when a woman is telling him something. Now, next one is this top one here. It tells me, this top one here tells me that's for the lid. It says it on it. So, okay, we'll put that, I might change my brush to this one. No, go back. Don't mind me, I'm a bit confused. I had it all set out in my head yesterday when I set this up. Go into the top one. Remember, use the tip of your brush into the pan because you're not using the side. Now this one says on the lid. So we put that on the lid. All over the lid. Temptation takes over, or I'm tempted to go up on the brow bone, but that's not the brow bone. It says all over the lid. Okay. Do as we're told, which is very hard for me. I got more beltings than beatings than anyone else in my family. Because I had trouble with authority. I didn't like being told what to do. Still don't. But I would stand up for myself. Okay, that one's all over the lid like it's supposed to be. Now the next one is the crease. This one here is for the crease because it says it's for the crease. So let's go in with the crease. And take it up. And backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Okay, this one here, same one, other eye, crease. Don't worry about the mess, it will clean up. Like so. Clean up. Right. Now the bottom one, sniff. This one here, no, that's the empty thing. This one here, it says that that's your liner. So I go in, I get some on the end of my brush again, and go along the lash line. Smudge it out, blink a bit. Do the other one. Not bad, not bad. Underneath the eye, have a sniff. Smudge it out. Other one. Smudge it out. How's that? Have a blink. Have a wipe. So having said all of that, eyelashes, our childhood was not all that brilliant. I got my last beating when I was 16. And as punishment, I was kept home from work. I was embarrassed. I had to resign from that job. Lacura Minerals Mascara in black. Aldi, $9.99. When my brother and two sisters got married within a month, within 1 month of each other. No, my older sister got married first. A fortnight later, my brother got married, and I think it was a fortnight later my other sister my other sister got married. So you can imagine the stress that my mother was under at that time. Me being left at home took over the running of the house. I do all the cooking, the cleaning, all of that. My mother worked, but I took over all the cleaning jobs and all that sort of thing. I had to do it. Gone back to my favourite eyebrow pencil, which is a Rimmel eyebrow pencil, and it's in Hazel is the colour. I've looked at my eyebrows and gone, the last time I did them, and went, no, don't like that. Now I ask myself, no. Did it scar me? Did my childhood scar me? Yes, it did. It made me mistrust other people. It made me feel that I had to give people something so they could love me. There we go. That's better. Did it make people love me? No. All right, next step. Thinking it might be a bit dark, but that's okay. Oh, my primer was that one, which is Maybelline Master Prime. The foundation I'm using is Maybelline Age Rewind. So in we go with my trusty little brush. Tap off excess. Oh no, that's right. I thought that would be too dark, but it's not. I don't look like the Phantom of the Opera at all. I must say, it goes on nicely. It goes with what I said. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg. Now going back to my miserable childhood, I had one school uniform, but this is a high school. I ironed it and I scorched it. So I had this iron imprint on my skirt. I still had to wear it to school. Back in the day, I used to find pens and pencils laying around so that I could have pens and pencils for school. Wipe my nose. I used to make my own lunch. And it was always the same. Just Vegemite. No lunch wrap to wrap it in. But that's how I survived. If I hadn't gone through all of that, I wouldn't be who I am. I don't have a pity party. It's made me who I am today. I'm strong. Well, I've got to be strong. I had to be strong because I raised Erica and Colin. I may not have got married when I was in my 20s or late teens, 20s. I got married when I was 35, 36. I was 36 when I got married. But I married the man that was perfect for me and still is perfect for me. Sure, we have our ups and downs, but we're one of those rare couples that can live in a caravan together, such a small space, and not argue. I think in 2.5 years we might have had one argument. Not really an argument, it would have been me ranting. He doesn't usually fight back. He doesn't argue back. Anyway, blush. Yep, that's settled in. That is really nice. I like that. Right hand. Now, the blush I'm using is NYX. This is the one they say is peach, but it looks pink. And that's it there. Go in with that. No, I don't need anything else. Tap off the excess, just lightly. And then on the other side, excess. Now, if there was anything I could change, yes, of course. There's quite a bit of things. A few things I would change. But looking at it from a positive angle, had I not gone through what I went through, I wouldn't be who I am. And as Jeff said to me, it's past. He can't change my past. No one can change their past, but you can change the present and the future. You can accept, you can say, no, not doing this, sorry. This is my DB highlighter. You can say, I'm not sorry, but that's just not going to happen. And just not accept it. You don't have to do woe is me. Do I do woe is me? Do I get depressed? Of course I do. But I get depressed about things that I can't change. And I mean things to do with mostly family and children. It's not external things, it's always internal things that upset me a bit. That's not a bad look, is it? Yeah, I like that. Anyway, lips. My new favourite lip liner, Rimmel Exaggerate, $6.50 at Woolworths. Well, it was. I think it's normally $8. Wind him up. Oh, I think that's up. Now, lips. It's a lip palette. Sorry, it's a lip palette. As for the colour, I think I might use this one here. 2, 3, 4th in. So there we go. Wipe my nose again. What do we think? Do we like that? Did you enjoy the journey down into my childhood? It was down. But the thing is, it's not down anymore. I'm in a happy place. I'm strong. I'm healthy somewhat. Having survived breast cancer and 2 strokes, I'm healthy. So, there you have it. That's our look for today. And it all cost under $50. I'll have it all listed below as usual, and I'll put the Cosmetic Capital link in the description box for you. So there we go. Thanks again for watching. If you like it, give us a thumbs up. Click on the subscribe button. And if you click on the bell, the notification bell, that does good for me too. Thanks for watching. Beautiful.